we're off to Mexico. We landed. We're in Cancun now, and we have 3 hours to kill because our next flight is only in 2.5 hours or something. Because I didn't want to book them too close together because I didn't know how the airport situation was going to be or if we have a delay or whatever. So we're sitting here now. You're like propped up on my suitcase, and yeah, we'll see. I will see you in Mexico City. Our flight was delayed, but we're on the plane now. It's quite comfy, very nice, and now it's dark already and we're heading to Mexico City. Better late than never, and then we can sleep once we're at the hotel. I don't think there will be any more updates for tonight, so it's still an hour until the parade even starts, but we're just walking along where it should go, and people are already lining up, and we're really trying to find a place where we can still get either like a headpiece or get our faces painted as well. Look at this! Are we ready? We're ready. There is just so much happening and the parade hasn't even started, but I don't think I'll be talking too much into the camera, but I'll just try and like show some bits and snippets. But I think we're ready, fully made up, makeup, and something for the head. So and there is like DJs or music sessions set up and people are just dancing, and it's so nice. Yeah, it's just nice. People are just living a lot more. I don't know if it's because of Dia de los Muertos or if that's like a regular thing, but it's really, really nice to see. Good morning. It is slightly cloudy and colder Mexico City, but it's still lovely, and we're on our way to search for good coffee because our neighbors had a party until 6 a.m. So literally it was as loud, well, I mean it was obviously louder where they were, but we could have had our very own party in our hotel room with their music. So very little sleep today, but still a good day to explore Mexico City. And yeah, first things to do is find coffee, and then we're gonna go to the Oaxaca neighborhood to a market and Frida Kahlo's house. That's the first things on the agenda today, so follow along. And yeah, I mean, even when it's a bit cloudy, Mexico City seems like a very exploring worthy city, so that's what we're doing today.
So try and cross to the other side and then cross back again and then walk this way just to see the building.
So we're at the Museum of Frida Kahlo now, and as I said, we didn't get tickets because it was sold out, but honestly I also didn't try too hard because I just wasn't that fussed, and I'm glad I didn't, because there is so much going on here. I'm so overstimulated by just walking around here. The house is quite beautiful to look at, and you know, like, I'm sure if you're really into her history and her art, then she is, or her life in general, then I'm sure that's an interesting thing to visit. But I'm happy to just walking around the neighborhood and yeah, have a look at the houses because that's wild. I mean, you just saw the house and the entrance and people queuing up, and I mean, imagine you got a ticket and you're still queuing for like half an hour or something just to get in, even if you have a dedicated time slot. So yeah, I mean, we're just on the other side of the street. Wait, I'll turn around. That's the museum over there. So that was the visit, and we walked around the neighborhood, and it's actually really lovely to look at. This is the market hall. It's so overwhelming. Oh my goodness. You can find everything here, literally everything. I don't even know if you can hear me, but I think right now we're somewhere where there's like a lot of fresh fruits, and I'm looking for a fresh juice. Yeah, because I'm really thirsty. Okay, so I got a juice.
I forgot about that.
And the juice literally is, I don't know if you can see like the size, but it's as big as my head, and there is watermelon on top. Delicious for 85 pesos, and exactly, it's warm, so it's exactly what I need. So after Coyoacán, we now came into the city to Zócalo to see, you can't really see it, but to see the ofrenda, because today is the last day, but that's going to be here. And in case you can't hear me, because you can't hear me later, because I will be filming and it's really, really busy. This is the intro, and I will show you this later. Very blue lighting right now, but we're in the bus on our way to the pyramids of Teotihuacan. I'll put the name up here, but taking the bus there today. So walking around the pyramids now, and I think we're at the biggest one right now, the one Pyramid of the Sun, and it is wild to think that this has been built by hand. And they don't even know exactly how old it is. It's like at least 2,000 years ago, but they found it, and they, like the Mexicans, it's not even like, they don't even know which civilization built it when exactly. So very impressive to come here, and it's like a really nice day trip from the city to escape the hustle and bustle and just be hustle and bustle with more tourists somewhere else. Good morning! It is another day, and we are at, well, in the queue right now, as you can see, but we're at the
Anthropology, I think.
Museum, the national one, archaeological museum, I don't know, one of the two. I will put the name here, to go and know a little bit more about the pyramids that we saw yesterday and about the history of the country. So that's what we're doing today. Mexican flag waving as always, and I don't know if I'll be able to film, but that's what we're doing today. If I can't film, then I will see you in a bit. So we just finished the museum. I probably inserted a little bit of like video material, but not much, because you're not really allowed to film in there. And to be honest, I don't think if you're not in there, it makes much sense to just show you artifacts with like no context. But the museum was very extensive and definitely worth a visit if you've been to the pyramids of Teotihuacan, or not, to be fair, just to get some context of the country. Now we got some fruit. I forgot mango. Trying to be quiet, but this is the library that I wanted to see. How pretty is that? So cool. It feels like something out of Harry Potter, to be fair. Good morning from beautiful Oaxaca, where we landed yesterday, and today we are, well, we have 5 nights here actually, like, so almost entire 5 days. And so far, much more slow paced than Mexico City, much more colorful, and I'm very excited to see what the city has to offer. We're now on our way for a breakfast spot, so I will keep you up to date. And we got some whattheactualkat. Delicious. Ooh, what? We're just at the main square now, the Zócalo, and there's still some bits from Dia de los Muertos, like part of the ofrenda is still propped up here, so you can still see some of the sculptures or the celebrations from Dia de los Muertos, which is very nice. And it's finally warm weather compared to Mexico City, which is lovely. So just enjoying strolling around here a little bit with a drink and taking in the city.
Should I stop?
Good morning. We are out on a day trip today, and we are heading to Agua, Montalban, and some other places, I think, outside of Oaxaca. So we're going to be picked up in 30 minutes on a hunt for coffee right now, and then you will see where we're off to. So.
I actually thought it was the movie Jumanji.
Honestly, getting a guided tour of this place was the best thing to do.
Buenos días, señor. Wow, look at it.
Ay, no se vaya a ir muy.
Okay, so we drove quite a bit further, and we are now in the mountains of Oaxaca. I don't even know if you can hear me, but over there you'll see some close-up shots soon, are the petrified waterfalls of Oaxaca. There's only two in the world, one in Turkey and one here, and they're really impressive, and there's some natural baths as well. But hello, I just thought I would take the opportunity to sit down because it's Saturday now, so the day after we did the day trip, and I pretty much haven't filmed today at all because all we did was we slept in because yesterday really was exhausting, and we went out for dinner and got home quite late, so slept in today and then wandered around town again. We went to the market hall, which was quite similar to the market we went to in Mexico City, just obviously a bit smaller, but still very similar in what they sold. Obviously a few more Oaxacan typical things. I bought a very cute little hat. I'm very excited about that. I'm gonna have to wear it on my travels back because we're traveling with hand luggage obviously, and yeah, it's not gonna fit in anywhere, but it's very cool. And now I'm just chilling on the rooftop terrace of our hotel and reading a bit. So very nice relaxed way to spend the last 2 days in Oaxaca. Tomorrow we still have a full day, and then on Monday we're taking the flight to Cancun to spend the rest of our holiday there. And so far Mexico has really shown up and been a very, very nice trip. So let's see what the next couple of days bring, but overall Oaxaca, very, very recommendable place. Very colorful. I love the houses, all the colors that you see around town. When we were walking back to the hotel just now, we saw that the decoration from the Dia de los Muertos celebration was being taken down, and some shops had already put their Christmas decoration up, so they really go from like one celebration to another. But it's, yeah, super nice to walk around here. Obviously a lot more walkable than Mexico City as well. Very much love it. So far, so very good. So we're in Cancun now, and as you can see, the weather is not how we thought it was going to be. We knew that the last week already, like it didn't look like it was going to be the best weather, but we still wanted to have a few days by the beach. It already rained. We have a lovely hotel, but yeah, obviously it's not the same. It's not the same being by the beach when it's not that sunny. It's, at least it's not cold, but it's still not beach weather. So we just came out for a walk and hope that tomorrow is going to be better weather. It doesn't look it, I will say. It doesn't look like it's going to be better weather, but we have hope, because tomorrow is our last full day and then we fly back on Friday. So we'll see, but we're still enjoying the water regardless. Look at him. So the sun has actually come out for a little bit on our last day, so we already packed up and we're sitting down here with our suitcases. Not even in a bikini, just because we have to leave to the airport in 2 hours and we have no access to our room anymore. But at least it's a little bit sunny and we get to enjoy the sun, so. Last day. We're on the plane back, and you know what? It is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's pouring rain. Maybe this is the right time to leave because it's pouring rain. So, going back to Frankfurt.